I'd like to show you how to go ahead and get a backdrop. So here I'm on my class site. I'm going to go up to the URL. I'm going to type in google.com. I'm going to go to Google. Up here we have images. I'm going to select on images. How do I know I'm there? There's images. I'm going to go ahead and type in. How about I'll give you several examples. First one, how about one of the famous scenes in Star Wars is garbage compactor. So I'm going to start all of mine with my search. I'm going to start with backdrop because you're trying to find backdrops for the sets. So here you're going to get to learn how to go out and find the backdrops that you want for your Star Wars scene. So here's backdrop. Then how about Star Wars? This really helps narrow it in. And then you get to start asking, okay, how about garbage? So I'm only garbage backdrop Star Wars garbage compactor. And I'm going to hit go or enter. Here come the different scenes. And I look at these and I go, wow, there's a lot of really cool backdrops. I don't want these ones in which there's people in it unless there's some way, but I do like these ones like this one here because now I can use this scene as the backdrop with my individuals standing in front of this make it look like they're in the actual garbage compactor. So I don't want these ones where people are in it. I do want something which I can put my people in, my actors and actresses in. It looks like they're really in a garbage compactor. So now how do I acquire it? Since you're using a Mac, the easiest way with the Mac is push down on that control. Look at your keypad, bottom row, see that button that says control? When you push down on that control button with your left hand, and then on this image right here, all you're going to do is go click and scroll down to do not release that control button. That's what's keeping this drop down menu open. And then scroll down to save image as. So my finger is still pushing down on the control button. My right hand, I'm about to click save image as. Click. I now and opens this window. I can now take my finger off the control button. I can take my finger off the control button. Up here, how about I just call it a garbage compactor? And I'm all about finding things quickly and easily. So I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop. Okay, and I'm sitting here and I'm going, it drives me crazy that I'm blocked from getting to my desktop. You should have desktop here, okay? If you don't have desktop, then the desktop is inside of your blue, red, or whatever color, and then just go desktop, and now I'm going to save it. So garbage compactor is now going to save. Or you don't want to waste all that time, just send it directly into documents or downloads. You can find it there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on save, and now officially it is now on my desktop. And then you already have the skills to go ahead and import it into Final Cut Pro. You can either go ahead and bring it into Photos and then have automatic connection from Final Cut Pro into Photos, or just as easy, you're in Final Cut Pro and go File, Import Media, and scroll to your desktop and click on that image and it'll automatically import it. You already have those skills. I'm just trying to show you how to get a backdrop. How about this? I'm going to quickly go find another image. Okay, so I'm going to click up. I'm going to click on this X, get rid of this. I'm going to come up here. I'm still inside of images. So here it says backdrop Star Wars garbage compactor. How about this time? I'm going to put in the famous scene of the bar scene, and I'm going to hit return. Now this bar scene, again, this time I probably do want to have people. It's a bar. I want people to be in the background of this actual bar scene. And then you can put the music that I've supplied you for the scene playing as they're in here. So it's your choice. You can go ahead and select an image like this one here and nobody's there, and then you put your people talking in the foreground of this scene. Or you can actually pick one, let's say like any one of these, like this one here, or I saw one earlier that I thought was excellent. Dun dun dun, I'm missing it right now. This whole thing jumped around, which I thought in which people were in the background. It would be excellent for this scene. And well, I guess here's one here that's excellent or very good. Here's one here that we already saw that I think is very good. Here, all the rest of these are good too, and all you have to do is have the people. Here, one, you can have your people in the front and people at the bar in the background, and so there's a whole range of ones that you can make it look like it's an active bar, and your people are sitting in the front of it. Same thing. You're going to hold the control key. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hold the. There's a whole range there. Let me go back there. I'm going to hold the control key. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go save image as. It's going to say where. I'm going to call it bar. Save it to my desktop or into documents or downloads. It doesn't matter. And then it's your choice. You can either bring it directly into Final Cut Pro with File, Import Media, or bring it into your photos, and then you always have a direct connection. How about I do one last one for you? So I'm going to come up here and go Backdrops, Star Wars, and one a bunch of you are going to need is cockpits. So how about if you needed like the Millennium Falcon cockpit, or even a Rebel fighter, one of the different fighters. But here I'm going to go Millennium Falcon cockpit and return. See what comes up. Same thing. Now on these, I'm looking at them, I'm going, some of these chairs are facing the wrong way. Like these are facing, I'm going to see their backs, but there's a bunch in here in which you're going to see, like here, I wouldn't want this because the actors are facing to me, not away from me. But on this one, the actors would be facing me. And on some of these other ones, so you just want to make sure that you get one that's more accurate. Like here, this is a good one that you can actually put there. This is a good one, it's facing the right direction, so you can scroll through and find some really cool cockpits that you can use. And do the same thing when you're going to go find, let's say for the fighter scenes, the cockpits you want to go. That's it. I think you have enough now. And then once you get it, you now know how to save it. Go to the desktop and then either import it directly into Final Cut Pro or go Photos and you have that direct link into Final Cut Pro. Go find a nice background.